speakers, and then we got the right camera, and then we got the right microphone, and we got all the right
Okay.
friends. Let's get this going, everybody. YouTube's on the thing. I don't need sunglasses anymore. I've been running around. I got car troubles, everybody. All my cars are trouble. All my cars are troubling me. And so been dealing with some car troubles and then working out and had an early morning on Wednesdays all the time and staying focused on hydration and doing all the right things though, everybody. So even when you're got frustrations and stresses and stuff, I was up doing my taxes up late last night doing taxes because you don't want to be late on the taxes, and I would have been. And so when you got frustrations, it's really important to keep focused on breathe a motto, water, good food. Good food's going to make you feel the best, really. Eating some good food, good quality food, that's going to make you feel good. And quality food can taste really good too. You can't forget that. A lot of people think to eat healthy means it's not as tasty. That's not the truth. It's just that some of the fast foods, they made it so tasty that it makes you think that that's what you want to have like every time, like big sodium meals. But we don't really need those big sodium meals. All right, we got Kendall getting in. Everybody's looking great. Byron, give me a thumbs up too if you want to do some lead. Byron's going to be doing some leadership in a little bit. And how about I'll kick us off with the breathing motto, and then Carla, maybe you could close us out again like you did on Monday. I think that was wonderful. Andy's in the house. Hey, Andy. Good to see you. Scott and Lisa's here. Evan, what's up, Evan? Good to see you. We got Marilyn, Valentina. There's my mom. Of course, you heard me talking to Carla right there. We got Kendall in the house, North County in the house. It's so good to have everybody here. Remember, everybody, Lorraine here. This is the Wednesday workout, everybody. This is our bridge workout that kind of connects our week, and it gives us kind of a really good approach as we come up to Friday and then coming up to the weekend. We can be really proud of ourselves, and we can know that, like, hey, we might have made some serious improvements today. So let's get to it. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. Breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. Breathe out the worst. Breathe in your power. So you reach your goals first. It's job. Everybody, remember, you got goals. I have goals. We all have goals, and we have to think about them. We have to train for them, prepare for them. And then when the time is right, we got to move on them. We got to get on those goals. Let's go ahead and have a sip of water, and then we will start with moving around the head and the neck. And I'm thinking today, let's do it. Let's go ahead and we're going to spell out the letter. We're going to spell out the word. We're going to spell the word breathe. We're going to go Breathe, breathe. And we can do it in all capitals. We might do lowercase too. We'll probably do it in all capitals. Let's get a good camera angle here. Bring that down just a little bit. Oh, whoop, whoop, whoop. Oh, 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 there we go. All right, we're all set up. So again, we're going to go, the letter B is going to be first up. So I'm going to bring my head down here like my hat kind of disappears. But you can just imagine I'm just drawing a straight line up the side. I'm now going to come around the top, come over here, and then I'm bringing my head right across the middle, bringing it back across the middle, bringing it down, bringing it all the way down across the bottom. Let's bring it back. So coming back across the bottom, bringing it up, bringing it around, going right across the middle. Perfect. Good job, everybody. Bringing it up, going all the way up to the top, and then we're going right back down the side. All right. Now, capital letter R is pretty much the same thing as the B. So let's do the lowercase
Hey,
r.
John, do you have something brown up on your ceiling?
There's a wooden beam. You see
It
that?
keeps showing. Yeah, it keeps showing. Right
Yeah.
there.
Yep. It's like
It
I'm
keeps
holding it,
showing it.
like I'm holding a wooden beam in my hand. Like shooting, like I look like I'm Spider-Man. I can shoot like a wooden plank out of my hand. That's funny though, but that is what that is. That's a wooden beam up above. Let's go with 6. lowercase r. So we're gonna go down in the front and then put a little hat on top. We're going down and then up and then a little r and then down. We're going up the little r. This one's kind of fun. Again, I'm going down straight up right here and then we're doing a little hook. Or yeah, it'd be like a hook right there. We're going hook and then down. Up with a hook. Hook and then down one more. Up with a hook. All right, let's stay with the lowercase and let's go with the letter E. So there's a bunch of them here. And again, we're going to be going maybe from the middle or from the bottom. I'm going to go from the bottom. I'm going to start down here at the bottom of the letter E, and I'm going to come around. And then I'm basically making a whole circle, and I get here, but not quite. And then we go across the front. This is a lot more technical than the capital E, which is all just a bunch of straight lines. This has no, well, it's got the one straight line. But this has the majority of it is this big circle. Let's go one more time going around the lowercase e. So we're doing that upside down rainbow, bringing it up, bringing it upside down rainbow. Now we're going to a classic rainbow, bringing it around to, again, the middle right here, and then coming across and back. And rainbow to reflection. Nice job. Oh, I like the lowercase e. Oh my gosh. Well, look at this lowercase a. I don't know if I want to try that. That looks tough. Let's go with a capital A. Let's get some just straight lines going. I like the capital A. So down to the shoulder, going up to the top, down to the bottom, back to the middle, cross, across, down, up, down, and then I'm going to go here, going across and across. Let's go for the letter T. And again, with the letter T, either way, we're pretty much doing a straight line up and then a straight line across. So let's go ahead and go with maybe a straight line up and down. And then you could go kind of wherever you want and then do a straight line across. So you could do lowercase t, uppercase T. You're pretty much doing the same thing. Maybe I go up top, bring it up. That one, again, we don't want to have our head tilted up too high. We want to have it just to where we're looking out, like at the horizon, bringing it down, bringing it up. It can go up to there. Feels good. Bringing it down. One more T. Up, over, and back in the middle. All right, the letter H. Let's go ahead and do the lowercase h. This one's kind of fun. The T is a bunch of straight lines, but this lowercase h, it gives us a little bit of a lower hook on that one, kind of like how we had with the R. So let's go ahead and we're going to go up and down, and then we're going to do the little hoop right there. Yesterday, the Padres lost? Oh, no. But they won on Monday when Clinton was there. Down, up, and up. Down, hoop, up, and one more. Nice and easy. Down with the hoop, with it up, and up. All right. And one more E. Let's go ahead. I like this lowercase e. Let's do it again. We're going to go down around the bottom, up across the top, and then right across the middle, back across the middle, up across the top, down and around. And one more time, down and up and across and over, up and around to the starting point. Nice job, everybody. Carla's going to the Padres game today, so I would bet that means they will be winning today. Clinton was at Monday's game, and they won Monday's game. Coincidence? I don't think so. I think when somebody here goes to the game, it's almost a guaranteed win. I went to the game with my buddy Hunter Wave Jake. They won. Clinton was there. They're winning. Carla, you got to make sure they win, Carla. I'm putting it all on you. You got it. All right. If they're not pitching too good, you just go on down there and say, hey, look, give me the ball. I've been working out with 12-pound medicine ball. I got this. And who knows? They might take you off the field, but it'd be fun. All right, everybody, let's get into our show. I don't know what would happen. What would happen if you went down there and tried to become the pitcher for the San Diego Padres? I don't know. Would they let you throw at least the ball one time? You would hope so. You would hope you'd get at least one pitch if you made it all the way down there, but I don't know. Let's go a couple double shoulder raises. Let's go doubles. Let's do 5. There it goes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, Nick went. Nick's going to pot again. Let's go one side up, just all by itself. Look, I'm going left side, only left side, not the right side at all. This is only my left side, lifting up and down. If you're not able to move your left side, then you can move the right side. But right now, I want you to focus on just the one side. Bring it up. Let's go one more. Let's hold it up. Hold it right there. Nice job, everybody. Keep it holding. Now bring the other one up. Now bring that one down. And now let's go with the other side, going all by itself. So again, I have a new chair, everybody. I have armrests here. So there is a point to where my arm right there is hitting the armrest. It's going to stop right there. And that's okay. Remember, we're working on that trapezius lifting up and pulling up on the whole arm. So again, that's kind of the goal there. And then let's do one more and let's hold it up. Nice. Let's bring this one back up. Let's bring them both down. Let's do a little back and forth. So bringing them back, bringing them forward. And you got to kind of think about that. There you go. You could see me. I was kind of thinking about it. And then I kind of figured out, how does it feel good? And then I'm like, yeah, that right there. I can feel the movement in here, and I can feel the relationship. Don't just move and not try to feel it. Feel that relationship with those muscles. They're holding on. You might feel movement in the shoulder. You might feel movement in the chest, in the ribs. You might feel movement in your upper back. We should. Back and forward. Let's go one more back, one more forward. All right, and let's do some circles. Get that rotation going. This is going to kind of get it all moving. And again, your arms can be anywhere because you're going to be moving the whole arm from the shoulder. So it doesn't matter where your hands are, where your arms are. We're just going down, up, back, down, forward. This is forward, going up, back, and around. Let's go for 2 more on the circle. Doesn't have to be fast either. Sometimes even I do that. I just go way too fast. All right, let's relax. Kind of shake it off a little bit. Maybe do some shakes. Shake off your neck, shake off your shoulders. Just kind of move it around. You can't move wrong right here, everybody. If you're moving around even just a little bit. There you go, Nick. Nice job. Moving around, moving around. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's like I was at like a I don't know, really good concert, maybe. That kind of who dance, maybe that was a dance, an official dance. I don't know. Oh my gosh, look at that. When you do the I don't know now, doesn't it just feel like zoop? Because you have that connection, you have those muscles that are getting warmed up, they're in that ready position. Let's go ahead and do the same thing with our deltoids. And actually, let's try something out. Let's have a sip of water. I just had an idea pop in my head. Let's try to use our arms. Let's get our arms going, but let's try to kind of not use as much deltoid. And how could we do that and still be using our arms? Well, there's a couple moves. But let's go ahead, and they're all going to use the deltoid, but we want to have it as our primary mover. Let's bring our arms from inside. We're going to bring our arms kind of up behind our head and then bring them back down. So this is still using the deltoids, and we're just going up from in front and back. You can even give yourself like a tap on the back of the head, bringing it up, bringing it back, bringing it up, bringing it back, bringing it up. Nice job. Going back and forward. Now I'm going to bring my elbows back this way. So I'm going back a little more. And we are getting the deltoids involved, but watch, you're going to see what I'm talking about here in a minute. We're going to have a different kind of feeling. And now when I go back behind my head, I'm keeping my arms kind of straight and I'm going back behind my head. So I'm not bringing them back and putting them on my head. I'm bringing them back and I'm going kind of behind my head. Like I'm trying to, you see, I was like, I'm trying to grab something behind me a little bit. Nice, good stuff. Here we go. 5, bringing it back. 4, up. 3, there you go. Down, 2, down, and 1. Okay, now think about how this feels. You were definitely using your deltoid, but we weren't doing the side lift. We weren't doing kind of the forward raise the same where the arm's out in front. We actually were raising the arm and keeping it pretty close to our body. So notice how you feel your deltoids. Maybe you feel a little bit of work done here. Maybe you feel like something was done here, but you probably don't feel much at all kind of in this medial, the middle area of our deltoid. So now let's go to our classic. I got to roll back. We're going to go to a classic chicken wing. Roll back. Wouldn't it be great if I said, now I got to roll back and we were like, and then we do it again, but we do it differently. Well, maybe we can do that. So let's go ahead and bring elbows up, and then we're going to go up like this, down and down. So we'll go chicken wing. I call this a square, but it could also be a W. Down and down. So we go chicken wing, square. That's not really a square, right? Because there's no top. Chicken wing, W. That's a little better. What would be another good name for this one? Chicken wing, field goal. Down. That's it right there. Chicken wing, field goal, down. Do they also do that when there's a touchdown? And I think they do, right? Touchdown, down and down. Chicken wing, touchdown, down and down. We're going 5 more. 5, 5, down. Yeah, I like it. Touchdown. 5 or field goal, down, down. Well, we got 3, 4, down. I gotta get better on counting. Here we go. 2, 2, down and going up for 1, 1, down and down. Ooh, now think about the difference. Feel that difference and feel where and how that muscle might have been acting differently, was pulling on the lower arm differently. And we had the weight of the arm was a much bigger part of that. If you think about when your arms were here and even here, we're kind of close to our home. But when you're out here, well, that's not close to home. There's a lot of weight out there. And then when I go out here, well, now that's all this weight, all this weight, all of that right there. My shoulders got to hold it up. Got to hold that arm up. So if you're holding your arm up like this or like this, your muscles are firing up right now. They have to be. There's no way that your arm could be right there without these muscles right here pulling on it and being tight, and then saying, we're not going to let go. We're not just going to move real quickly. We're going to hold steady. So your muscles, they're really cool, everybody. They can do so many things. And when you move them in certain ways, it's going to affect your body in so many different ways. So let's have a sip of water. Look at who's coming in here. 2909990908998889288892638999999898. Is that funny? That's the name. I don't know if anybody can see that other than me and Carrie. But right now, somebody's in the waiting room and their name is like 29 Google billion 9. Who do you think it is? Let's find out. All right, everybody. I don't know. Let's go ahead and let's get our arms again kind of moving and grooving. Let's work on the bicep tricep relationship. Oh, and then we got Carl. What a great name. Again, somebody's coming in, 29 Google billion. Next one's up, Carl. Hey, Carl. Carl's in the house, everybody. Everybody give a wave to Carl and give a wave to Google billion. 29 Google billion in the house. Is it more than a Google billion? That's a lot of numbers, but welcome. Welcome. All right. I think it's funny too, Evan. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and what's a good way to do this? So we want to go bicep curl. Bicep curl is going to bring our arms close to our body, right? Everybody knows that when you got something that's far away and you bring it in, you're going to be using that bicep muscle. It's going to help you to bring it in. Now, if we wanted to go away, if we wanted to move something away, that tricep back here has got to be able to bring the arm out. And the biceps got to relax. The biceps got to kind of let the tricep move things and extend the arm out. So what I'm thinking is let's go with a bicep curl, and then we're going to go out with our arms extended, just out to the side with our tricep extension, bring our arms in, and then bring our arms down. So we go up, out, in, and down. This is totally a cheer if we were going like the letter T. Give me a T. down. We're going bicep curl up, arms go out, arms come in, biceps go down, biceps up, arms going out, arms going in and down. So we're getting the shoulders involved too. Keep it going. Nice. Arms coming in, arms coming down. I got an idea. I'm going to try it out here. Arms going out. Let's do about 5 more of these. And then we're going to try one more. Arms in, arms out, arms in, arms down, arms up, arms out, arms in, arms down. Here we go. Arms up, arms out, arms in, arms down going. With the hands up, with the hands out, with the hands in, and the hands down. One more. Going up, going out, going in, and going down. Nice. So again, that was using our bicep to pull our arm up towards our body, towards our core. And then we used the deltoid, the trapezius, and the tricep to help lift and then extend that arm back out. Now, another way you can use your triceps is by doing like a push. And when you're pushing on something, think about it. When I'm pushing, I'm extending my arm. So I'm bringing the arm out. And as I'm pushing and I'm pushing and I'm pushing, that tricep is not only going to extend the arm out, but if there's something there to push on, it's going to apply force. And this is how you could move anything from a shopping cart. Has anybody ever pushed a shopping cart before? That you're using your triceps. When you're pushing that shopping cart around, your triceps would be the muscles that in a lot of ways are really giving the force. Now, what else is giving force is going to be the muscles from your chest. Those are pushing muscles. So if we had our hands on a shopping cart and we were pushing it out, that's our triceps that are going to help to extend it out. Now, if we were pulling it back up, like, oh, we went a little too far, we got to get back here, we would be pulling it back and we would be using our biceps and we'd be using a lot of the muscles from our upper back too. So hang tight real quick. I got to change the background because it keeps kind of like flickering around on me and we got to have something here that doesn't drive me as wild. What is this? It's like a little boat out at sea. Oh, that's cool. All right. I don't even know where that came from. Let's see if I can get a little more light on me. That might help too. Lighting's really good, but I got this new place where my desk is, and so things are different for me now. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to get into that push pull. Now, what I want us to think about on the push pull too is we're going to go from far out with our arms out extended to where we're going to be really close in. And that's going to make a difference too on how we're using our arms compared to how we're using our back and our chest for the pushing. So let's go ahead and start with a humongous shopping cart. It's like the biggest shopping cart that you could ever get. And it even is kind of up high. And we're going to push out and then we're going to be rolling it back. So let's go with 10 rolls on the huge cart. And actually, I brought my arms together. I don't want to do that. I want to push straight, right? Shopping cart's not going to be getting like smushed. So I'm up here on the huge shopping cart and I'm rolling it forward and then bringing it back. Rolling it forward, bringing it back. Rolling it, bringing it back. Rolling it. Wow, I can feel this in my trapezius like crazy. Rolling it forward, bringing it back. We got 3 more. Roll and pull. Roll and pull. Huge shopping cart. Roll and pull. Wow. Who else is feeling it up here in the trapezius? I am. Also in my biceps. Incredible. In the biceps. So now let's go ahead and do kind of like a normal style pushing, so we're right here with like our normal cart and we're just going to roll and then bring it on back. Roll and bring it on back. Roll out, bring it on back. Push away, pull to you. Push it away, pull it to you. Let's go 5 more. 5, bringing it back. 4, roll it back. Remember, when we're rolling it back, we're not moving our body. So we're using our arms. And imagine those like shopping cart wheels, just like rolling on the floor, rolling back. Let's go 1 more. I'm not counting. 1 and 2. All right. Now We're going to bring our arms close to you. Now, and feel on that. Oh, here comes Google Billions coming back up in. Is it Abraham? Now I'm starting to be suspicious. I'm starting to think we got our man in the house. Is that you, Abraham? Are you 29 Google billion? You could be. All right, everybody, let's get ready because now we're going to go close together. Did you feel that? I didn't feel it in my trapezius nearly as much. I did feel it a little bit in my deltoids, kind of. And again, in my biceps. Interesting how the biceps, why are they working so hard? Well, we'll talk about it in a second. Now let's go again. Close together. So my arms, I'm on like a tiny shopping cart. This is like Sophia size. All right. So I'm right here and I'm just going to roll it out, roll it back, roll it out, roll it back. Here we go. 10. There we go. 9. Rolling it back. 8. Rolling it back. 7. Rolling it back. 6. 5. There you go. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Wow. Everybody, again, I think I only really feel that in my biceps. Maybe a little bit of my triceps were working in that one, but I definitely don't feel like my trapezius had to do anything for that. And I really didn't feel like my deltoids had to do that much. And so I'm doing the same thing. I'm pushing my shopping cart, but I'm using different muscles, and the different muscles get brought into the equation by the position, how you put your body, the position of your elbow, the position of where your core might be. They can all have a major impact on how difficult the exercise is, or if an exercise might be something that you don't want to do because you don't want to get hurt. And you're thinking, well, if I have my shoulders bothering me, I might not want to do exercises where I have to engage my shoulder where it's the number one mover, right? And we've done exercises where that's the case. But then there's other exercises where we're moving around and we're using, like the witch's pot, another good example of moving things around, but not having to aggravate maybe somewhere that's been bothering us, or maybe something that we just kind of know we want to, build up some strength before we get there. And so reaching up overhead can be very tough. And these shoulders, they have a huge task to do, but we can train them. We can make them stronger at lifting that arm, extending that arm. And then next up, we're going to do some grip. So we'll go grip. And just like with our water, just like with everything, being able to reach out, extend, grip, and then bring that item closer to our body, that's huge. We do that all the time. Whether it's out of the refrigerator, you're getting something, maybe you're getting something out of the car, maybe you're picking up your backpack, maybe you got a bag that you take with you when you go to program or when you go to work, and you're like, hey, you know what? I got to reach out. I got to get that. I got to make moves. And that's all what fitness is all about, preparing you for those kind of moves that you're going to make. So let's go ahead and let's go for some squeezing. We're going to go armpit squeeze. Then let's do bringing our hands together, squeeze. And then let's go ahead and do a hand squeeze, like I'm making a fist, but give it a squeeze. And then let's go ahead and do one finger to thumb squeeze. So we'll go armpits, all right, hands together, fists, index fingers, and then we'll go armpits, and then we'll go middle finger, and we'll keep going down the road until we've done this 4 times. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going armpit squeeze, going 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands together squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeezing the fists. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And index finger to thumb squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the armpit, squeezing it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the hands, pushing together. You're going to feel this throughout your whole body. 5, 4. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Going into the hand squeeze. So we're making a fist. We're going to get this to fire up our lower arm here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're on middle finger. Did we just do middle finger? Or are we on? I'll go middle finger. Middle finger squeeze. Middle finger and thumb. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeezing again. Armpits. 5, 4. Thought I was going to go fast. 3, 2, 1. And bringing them together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Making the fist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm sure about this now. Oh, this is tough. Ring finger squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Back into the armpits. Last one. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the pinky. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. All different types of squeezing, all different feelings in the body. And again, from the armpits where we're actually getting our core kind of involved to where when we're putting our hands together, we're still getting the core involved in a little different kind of way. Then when we go into squeezing our fists like that, now if you were really squeezing both fists and squeezing hard, you were going to probably feel you were getting your core involved too. And then when you go into just that individual finger with the thumb squeeze, that one is, real precise. That's real. It can be tough sometimes to get the good placement and then to apply the pressure. But that one's why that's there. That one's there to really make you think and to really make you concentrate on the individual digits and not just touching, but actually applying pressure. So squeezing and pushing. And look at, you can even see like a little indentation from this finger into that finger. Kind of makes it flat for just a moment, and then it kind of comes back. Woo, let's have some water, everybody. And then I think we got to go with the witch's pot because I said it, and then I got to do it. And then Carla Martinez, would you want to go first? Ladies first? I'm always all right. You want to do after or you want to do before? I'll do the witch's pot and then we'll have Carla come up and then we can have Byron take us through this week's combo flow. And so I think Carla's, let me check what she said she had. I think it was hula hoop. Let's double check on that. Yeah, it is hula hoop. So she's got a hula hoop. So after the witch's pot, do the breathe motto I'm reading the chat room. We'll do the breathe motto. Everybody give a wave to Catherine. Everybody, Catherine's in the house. Hey, Catherine, joining us. So great to have you here. Again, we got a lot of our friends here joining us from all over the place. And we're so happy to have you here. Even if you're just kind of watching the workout or listening to us, that we try to have some fun, even and make some jokes and stuff like that. But I like seeing everybody working hard. And we got folks like Scott and Lisa and Evan and Carl, man. Look at Carl. He's got rocking that USA shirt, man. You're looking good, Carl. And let's get ready. We're gonna go with the witch's pot. We're gonna go the witch's pot in front of our body, stir it up, and then we're gonna do the witch's pot on the side, going up and down. And so let's get ready for that one, everybody. We'll go about maybe 10 to 12 stirs. So remember, witch's pot, you got to kind of use your imagination. You got your hands like you're on like a big old giant wooden spoon, and we're going to be reaching down and out and then going up and in. So when I'm sitting up straight, I'm here. And when I go and I reach out, I'm leaning forward in my seat. I'm trying to reach out like we're stirring the pot. If you're standing up, go with a wide legs and then just kind of, again, reach down and out and then stand up tall, up and in. So there we go. Stirring it up. Here we go. We're going to start the counting at 12. Stirring it up. 11. I'm going to change directions at number 6. 10. Reaching out, leaning forward, and then I'm up and I'm together. 9. Nice job. Nice stir. 8. There we go. What could it be? Broccoli and cheese. 7. Or chili, maybe a chili. 6. All right, I'm going to change direction. Ooh, nice job. You don't have to go too fast, but you also don't have to go too slow. We're just trying to feel all the range of motion that we can from our hips, in addition to adding the weight of our arms to that. Now, if it's tough, you don't have to reach out as far. Let me show you what I mean. This is a far out reach. Whoa, I'm way out there. Now, this is going to be a close in reach. You see the difference? Big difference. Let's go one more of these. Reaching out, reaching in. When I don't reach all the way out, that doesn't put all the weight of my arms on my hips. And so I'm able to get more controlled, which is pot. Now we're going up and down. So we're going around like this way, kind of like a clock. We're going to go 6 one way and 6 the other way around. So this is different. Now, if you wanted to, you could kind of tuck down low. And then when we go up, you're going to extend up high. So now my core is stretching. You can see my body's up high. And then I'm going to bring it in and I'm going to tuck down low. And then I'm going to reach up and extend up high. Bringing it down, tuck down low, reaching up, extending up high. Bringing it down, tuck down low, reaching up, reaching up, reaching up, bringing it down. We got one more going this direction. Then we're going to switch it up. Bringing it down, bringing it all the way down. Tuck and reach. Nice job. Again, Carl, tuck and reach. You got it. We got 4 more to go. Tuck. There you go. 29 Google million. Up and reach. We got one more here. One more going around. One more going around. Pulling with the core. Reach out with the core. And relax. The wooden beam. Nice job. All right. Good job, everybody. That was good. Evan, that was good. Kendall, man. Kendall, you're doing a great job. Whoever that's behind Kendall, give him a pat on the back. If you can hear me, give him a little pat on the back. That's from me. Somebody needs to give that man a pat on the back. Everybody here, we should all get a pat on the back. Everybody give yourself a pat on the back because you're doing a great job, everybody. Doing a great job. You know who else doing a great job? Our leaders. And first up, we're going to bring up Carla because we go ladies first. And then we got Byron coming up second. Carla, you got the hula hoop there. I love it. Again, red, white, and blue hula hoop representing France. No, right? Or representing Chile.
John, I saw myself for the Dharma thing. I saw myself in. I got the email back, but I haven't gotten the tickets yet. So I don't know if they're gonna come here. So
I hope so. If not, you go up to
crossing
LA.
my fingers.
Go see them.
Well, they're supposed to come. They're going around the world, so they're supposed to go to different worlds. But hope they come here. So I'm crossing my fingers.
I wanna make sure if you do meet them that you do the breathe motto.
Yeah, I'll do the breathing. I'll do them.
Teach them that. All right. What
okay,
do we got?
We're gonna do the bus drive. I'm going to the Padres game today, so I'm gonna hop the horn, open the door.
Get out of the way. Are you gonna go to the good parking?
I'm gonna go see Manny, my favorite baseball player.
Are you gonna take the trolley or are you gonna drive there?
I think my sister's gonna pick me up. I think.
Oh, that'll be great. Keep it going. Last time we tried to park there, we couldn't find any parking, so we ended up driving all the way back.
We're gonna get there early because I'm gonna.
Yeah, we
went. I want to get there early before parking.
We took the trolley from Old Town. It was great.
Get in the bus. Get in the car. Go see my favorite baseball player.
Go. Which one? Machado.
Machado, yeah.
Machado. You think he's gonna hit a home run tonight?
I hope he does.
Yeah, send him a text message.
I'm gonna buy his shirt. I'm sure they have it. I'm gonna buy his shirt.
Oh my gosh! What if you catch a home run ball? That'd be
awesome.
That'd be so awesome. Machado hits you a home run and it lands right in your lap. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I lost my Spanish. Sorry.
That's all right.
I need to learn my Spanish because I watch Spanish channels. Okay, ready? 1,
typewriter.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Ballerina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Pizza Jewelry. I don't know if they have pizza in Pickle Park, but I find out.
All right. I think they do. They have a wood fire pizza place.
Yeah, they do. And last time I had it, was really good. Pizza. I think it's gonna be pepperoni with cheese on it.
I had a chicken pizza last night. Chicken pizza with Alfredo sauce. It was good.
Uno, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. And then we'll do
The spinner, or you want to do Hula Hoop
uno,
Express? Oh, I like this
dos,
one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then it's at the hoop. It's a hula express.
Hula Hoop Express.
Uno, dos,
Around it. There you go. Nick's doing it.
tres,
Pass it over under your feet.
cuatro,
Step into it. Pass it over your head.
cinco, seis, siete, ocho. And then, what else, John?
Oh, I mean, got Statue of Liberty. You could do spinner on your arm. You could do Rockabye Baby. You could do
Rocking my baby. Oh yeah, that's
yeah,
for
Rockabye
babies.
Baby. Rockabye Baby.
One,
Show
two.
the
That's
feet.
for babies, John.
That's what it feels like. It
I'm
feels
not
like
a kid
Rockabye
anymore.
Baby.
I'm a grown up now.
Rockabye Baby. That's a good one.
God, please stop that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. They make me laugh.
All right, here we go. Rockabye Baby on the other arm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then Statue of Liberty. Oh no, I forgot. Helicopter. I'm not gonna.
Oh,
Use the hand,
helicopter.
though.
Spinning it over the head. Nice job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14. And now we're gonna do Statue of Liberty.
Statue of
1,
Liberty, down and up.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15.
Oh, holding
One,
it up. Hold
two,
those arms
three,
up.
4,
Hold
5,
them up.
6,
Keep them
7,
up there.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Nice
If he
job.
does come here, dog man, I'm gonna teach him the Brindamon.
I love that. That was really good. Everybody, great job from Carla. Go Padres. Evan, that was good too, man. I saw you, man. That was a good job. Evan's doing great. Scott and Lisa are doing great. Let's have a sip of water, everybody, because you know what's coming up next. This guy, he's been preparing all week long. All right. He's got all the moves and he's going to get in the groove. Here he is right here. Byron in the house. Let's bring up the student too. Let's not forget about the student. There he is, Mr. Two-time medalist, Race for Autism, 5K champion, 1 mile champion. This guy's putting down over 4 miles on Saturday. He did it. And look at him. He's pumped up. Byron's fired up. And looks like he's going to start with a little left side, right side, going hand to hand. And you know how it works, everybody. This is the sandbag. You can use a stuffed animal. You could use a small pillow. You could use a small dog. No, don't do that. All right, everybody, here we go. Moving it around your back, throwing it out there in the air and moving it around like you don't have a care. That's why you don't do it with the dog or the cat, or don't do it with a turtle either. Keep it going. And nice job, everybody. Here we go. Byron around the back again. He's got this one hand, two hand around the back, really dialed in. And look at him bringing it down off the back. He's doing a little hang loose with it on his back, relaxing the body and just keeping the bag there. There you go, Nick. Keep going, Nick. Keep going. Now fold over, go down with the chest, but keep the chest up, so you're lifting up while you're going down at the hips. Keep going down and you catch it. Catch it off your back. Here we go. Woo, Nick, that was good right there. Byron's doing moves. He's again going around the back, bringing it out to the back side, up to the front side, putting it on top of his head, going for the balance, head balance. Here we are. Byron has got his neck in control, crossing his arms up, going into kind of a bear hug position. Great job there. Nice job. Nick's also got the bear hug going. And it looks like Byron is trying to be as still as he can. He doesn't want the bag to fall off. Look at Nick. Look at the concentration. Don't get distracted, Nick. start turning a little bit to the right or the left with the arm still crossed in the bear hug position. So Nick's doing a great job not looking at the screen. If he did look at the screen just to see what's going on, that bag would fall, I guarantee it. But he's showing us, and Byron's leading the way. He's showing us how you got to control. You got to have that body control, that vision control. Byron's going into a squat now, Nick, just a small one, but you got to stay focused. And look again, Nick is not looking at the screen. He's staying focused on the bag. Byron caught it off his head. Nick dropped it on the ground. Good job, guys. Byron's doing a little bit of the hot potato and the figure 8. So you can see there going behind the knee and bringing it down to the ground, behind the knee again, and back hanging loose again. This is the second time Byron's gone hang loose on us. And just a real quick one. And then popping back up. There you go. Real quick, Nick. Nice job. He got it. All right. Looks like Byron is done with the bag. He's like, that's it for the bag. I'm ready for my resistance bar. Lorraine's got the resistance bar. Scott and Lisa, they got their weights. I see them getting ready. Remember, you can follow along with your imagination. And after this, everybody, we'll be having a water break. Here we go. Carl, be careful with that. Don't hit anybody now. Look at that. Look how Byron's holding it out with one hand in the middle. One hand in the middle, reaching out in front of his body. Everybody, check out Byron. That's 10 pounds, everybody. That's a 10-pound bar, and he's reaching it out. You can call it the 10-pound punch. So think about a punch, and you're just bringing it in and bringing it out. Like you're loading up the punch, bringing it in and bringing it out. Nice job from Nick right there. Also with a 10-pound bar. Very good job from these guys. That weight really makes it a challenge for the shoulders. And again, great job from Byron leading the way going into a baton spin. This is the classic baton spin, everybody. So there you go. Oh, yeah, you know about this one. Everybody knows the baton spin. Look at Byron go using 2 hands, putting a little tap on the ground while he's at it. But look at the bar spinning around. I mean, we're talking about like an airplane propeller and just getting it going. Look at that. You can almost see it's just a blur. Look at that. When it spins around like that, it's almost like how when you have your ceiling fan on, you can't see the blades anymore. You just see the green blur. And wow, Byron, he's got the moves. Looks like we're going into the inchworm now. This is where you got to move down the stick all the way to the ground, and you got to keep it from coming off the ground. So it's kind of, there you go. Nick's he's all the way in the down position, and he's got it. Look at that. That was a terrific job from both Byron and Nick. And Nick's going for another one here. He's going to see if he can get, how low can he go. Look at that. He's covered up the blue, and he's got himself back up. Wow. Incredible job. Byron's now holding the stick up with 2 hands. Knuckles are on top. So he's showing you right there. He's like, I got my fingers in the up position. My thumbs are kind of holding on. And he's going for the chest press, everybody. Oh, it's a chest press with the arms dropping down. And then the arms are pulling it back up. So look at that. Out and then down and then up and then in. What a great move from Byron right here. Bringing it up. This is called a front raise. There you go. And then bringing it in. You're pulling it back. And then when he pushes it away right there, and you can see letting it drop down. What a great move from Byron. Looks like he's going to take it all the way down into a squat now. So he's got the bar on his legs and he's squatting down. Look at Nick. Look at the muscles. Look at Nick's leg muscles. Oh my gosh, this guy. It looks like he's been running on the beach every day for the last 10 years. This guy is getting strong. Look at him getting down into that squat, using the muscles in his legs to support his body. And Byron standing up. He's got the stick on the ground, and it looks like he is stirring it up, everybody. So this is going to be a one-handed witch's pot with the bar. That's what he's doing right here. This is the witch's pot stir. And again, you got to imagine it's a great big spoon, and he's just stirring up the pot, stirring it up, moving it around and around, keeping it going. Nice job, Byron. Excellent moves. Keeping it in the groove. And look at that. All right. He's got done with the stir. He's got that stick back up on top, and it looks like he is ready to get down the river, and he is in the kayak, and this is the kayak row. So he's going to be reaching forward with one arm and backwards with the other. And I like the rotation. I like how he's getting his body really moving and just, again, carefree. Imagine we're paddling across, San Diego Bay, maybe, or something like that. Just really out there enjoying the whole space. Oh, he's going backwards now. He's like, I'm not going over that waterfall. I'm backing it on up. Can you all imagine doing kayaking and then you hear the river that you're in? You're like, oh, there's a waterfall coming up. You're going to want to know how to go backwards in that kayak. Nice job from Byron again. Getting out of the kayak, going into the woods. He's got the lumberjack now, so he's going into the stick up on his shoulder. And then Byron adds a little bit of flair to it by moving backwards and forwards. So the big one with this is the backwards movement. I know everybody, for the most part, moving forwards, that's something that we're okay with. But when we move backwards, and look at Byron, he's not looking back. That's important to note. Look at Byron, and his face is looking at us the whole time. And when he's moving backwards, he's letting his senses pick up on that feeling of where am I? And he's going back into a squat. He's working out those legs again one more time. Down into the squat. Back up, getting tall. Dropping it back down low. Nice job. Nick's getting low too. Look at it again. Nick's got some strong legs, everybody. Over the past few years, those legs have just gotten incredibly stable. And one more time with the baton spin. Here we go. Spinning it. He's in the groove with it. And that's all she wrote, everybody. There he goes. Marine Corps, Byron, Gunny Sergeant right there. Everybody. Wow. Let's give these guys a round of applause. That was incredible. I thought Byron did a terrific job taking us through a lot of the classic moves, and then he threw in a couple moves in there that were kind of unique. And again, 10-pound resistance bar. That was, if you wanted to make something like that, you just need to get a PVC pipe. They sell it real cheap at the hardware store, and then also real cheap, like $1. You get the caps that go on the ends of that, and use a little bit of glue. They make glue for the PVC glue. It's like a purple glue. Sometimes it's like a black or a blue glue, but you use a little bit of glue. You put that cap on, it'll never come off. And you put one cap on, and then you can fill that PVC pipe with sand. If you were able to get something like little BBs, like little BBs, like Red Ryder BB gun BBs, you could put those inside that PVC pipe, and they would move around. That'd be kind of neat. You could fill it with water, which is another great option. There's a lot of things that you could fill that. You could fill it with rocks, and you could fill it with water. Really get it all in there. Sand and water, really make it heavy. But sand alone, like I said, it weighed about 10 pounds, what Byron's got there. And then you just put the other cap on the other end, a little bit of glue, and you now have a weighted exercise bar that you can do all kinds of things with. And Byron's showing us a whole bunch of things, but we've seen, I'd say probably 100 exercises with the resistance bar. All right, let's drink some water, everybody. Let's get ready. We got a few moments here. All right. And in our last few moments here, what did I just do? I just turned off my computer monitor. Everything just went haywire. What did I do? Oh, I stepped on the outlet, and I have two monitors, and this monitor just turned off all of a sudden. I'm like, uh-oh, I just broke something, but I didn't break anything. All right, let's do, we got a few moments left. You got an idea, Nick? Let's bring Nick up. He did a great job following along. Let's give him a couple moments of leadership. Let's check in with this guy. Nick, how you feeling? Oh, we got to unmute you again. Let's find out how Nick's feeling after, again, going for that incredible double header. Nick, how you feeling today? You still feeling sore? You feeling better? What?
I'm feeling good and feeling strong and healing in my door.
You got those medals close by?
No,
No, they're not there.
no,
Maybe show us on Friday.
maybe.
That'd be awesome. You want to do a closeout exercise? You got an idea for something?
Yeah. 4 minute meditation. That's we that.
Oh, we're gonna do a meditation. All right,
We
nice.
never do that for a while.
We haven't done it. Yeah, we got
No.
you got 3 minutes. Are you gonna get comfortable and take us through it?
Yeah.
All right.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes if you feel comfortable like that.
Yeah. And that we that. And imagine that you are, and then partway then tonight. Then we are your king. And think about what did you do for this week. Maybe it's radar, maybe it's anything. That think about what are you doing. And that breathe that in. Now they do the spinal the and up, back out, and out, and out, and out. Deep breathing. Remember to breathe every day. Now, if you are ready, we can do it the other way. And back to the middle of pulling out. Then you do it to go it and out. Now they do it. How we don't do it? They have on our do they do and out and out and out and out and out. And our life they do they get the point. They do 1.5 point. They do it in one.
Nice job, Nick. Nick's taking us through again. This is our last exercise. It's a 1-minute plank. If you want to do what Nick's doing, you can get down on the ground, hold yourself up off the ground. If you want to do what I'm doing, I'm sitting down, I'm bringing my elbows up high, and then I'm also engaging my core. So I'm doing two things to engage my core. Just lifting my elbows up, that's going to engage my core. But then giving it the extra squeeze, that's going to be the ticket. Everybody keep it going, Nick. We got about 20 seconds still left. Come on and move it forward now. Go ahead and bring your body. Oh, there you go. Hold it up right about in there. Go to your hips right in there. Lock it in right there. That's the spot. It should be really hard right there, and that's where you want it to be. Try to bring it back again. Bring those elbows back. Bring those arms back. Bring them under your body. Keeping it going. There you go. Bring them under your body. Right there, right there. Hold it in. That's the spot, Nick. Hold those. Everything strong. Don't let anything change. Don't let anything change. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, everybody. Let's get ready. Carla Rendon, she's coming up again. She's bringing us round 2 of Breathing Motto. We're going to bring it up here on the background. And everybody, that was great. Nick just took us
God,
through.
I want to breathe now.
You got it. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
I'm going to put it on the background so everyone can read it. All right, Carla,
Okay.
go ahead. You do it right now. Take it away.
Breathe it good. Breathe it bad. Breathe it happy. Breathe it sad. Breathe it best. Breathe it word. With power. How you made it first.
Yeah, Carla, that was terrific. Oh my gosh, everybody.
Thank
Carla,
you.
bringing it to us, closing us out with the Breathing Motto. Great job to everybody today. That was incredible. Scott and Lisa, Evan and Carl, Valentina, Kendall, 29 Google Billion, North. We got Marilyn in the house, Catherine in the house. We got Carla and Byron. Carrie, thank you so much, everybody. Lorraine and Nick, everybody's doing a great job. And here we go. Go Padres, right, Manny Machado?
The
Carla, make
Padres!
sure they win. Carla, you got to make sure they win. Here we go. And
And
make
do
sure
the
the wave.
wave.
Got to do the wave.
Yeah.
Do the wave. Here we go. 5, 4.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Bye, everybody. Have a great
3, 2,
afternoon.
and